Hello and welcome to the NJCAAE match day with your very own SPSCC Clippers versus, where are we at?
HACC, Harrisburg Area Community College, or Central Pennsylvania Community College.
Right on, right on. Harrisburg Area Community College is a public community college in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They're accredited by the Middle States Commission on Higher Education with 17,000 degree-seeking students and a little over 8,000 remedial and workforce development students. Very impressive 100,000 alumni go here. So for a lot of fans at home rooting for the esports division, I can imagine. And without further ado, we are already on our first map of Ascent here.
Yeah, Ascent. It's located in Italy, Venice more specifically, and it's floating version of Venice basically. You can see that, I don't know, the architecture and stuff. That's pretty cool. And we'll see look like the default Ascent comps
There
here.
we go.
So pretty basic coming out from both teams. And sticking to that jet after the nerf is a choice. We'll
It's
see how that works out.
exactly. We will see how that turns out for them.
Choose
Everyone
your
kind of
agent.
heading to their standard picks here, not seeing anything out of the ordinary. It's going to be Kato. All eyes are going to be kind of on him to see how he sets the pace of the game. You know, an incredibly impressive showing last week, going 19-7 in game 1 and 23-11 in game 2. So all eyes will be on the duelist to see how well he performs in this game.
Yeah, and we're seeing this last second sky pick, which definitely changes things up. Not getting the suppression and faster sight hits, or like stoppage of faster sight hits from KO, and going for potentially more defaulty plays, and which works very well with the sky.
Absolutely. Now, you're kind of the expert here. On Ascent, what is the attacking side meta? What do you think the first few pistol rounds are going to look like for SPSCC?
Well, since a very, I don't know, because you can do a lot of things in Ascent, and it really depends on your set plays. Many people know the basics of Ascent when playing this map, so you're not going to see too much variation or like crazy plays, but definitely you'll see maybe some slower walk-ups in the mains, maybe trying to take some mid-space and being able to knock out some of this Killjoy utility, maybe mid and or just find out where that is located.
Absolutely. And, you know, we had a conversation with SPSCC, not to give away any of their strengths and weaknesses, but we had a conversation with them, you know, about Ascent being not the most confident map and the lack thereof. And Mello switching off the chamber onto the Killjoy. Do you think that Killjoy is going to be a little bit better than a chamber pick here?
Well, Killjoy is a very strong agent, and they've been nerfed very little amounts of times for how long they've been in power. Yeah, they're really strong. I It's hard to go wrong with that, and there's not really a skill ceiling per se, so or there's not really there's a very tight skill ceiling, so you get that high amount of value for maybe not even being the best. So we'll just have to trust Mello's aim here, and it will go all well.
And Mello is definitely the veteran of this season, so for sure we will definitely have a great showing from him. Maybe playing a little bit more reserved with with the Killjoy. Server definitely taking a little bit longer here, but we are already in, and Ascent is game 1 for SPSCC versus Harrisburg Area Community College.
Yeah.
So Ascent, for those who are watching at home, kind of makes its name to fame for the doors. Actually, I think that's like the biggest look here in pro play is the ability to close and open doors and have those be destroyed. And you know, especially on A site, that's kind of important. Being able to close that door, cutting off an angle for defenders on their rotates. As I would imagine, this is like a little bit more of a defender-sided map. So
Yeah, definitely a quite defender-sided map. A can be a little bit tricky to retake onto, but with all these angles to take care of, if you can save some utility for those times, it really makes a big difference. And Kato's already pushed up onto this B main area with Mello, so that will be a big
Kato and
Lots
Mello
of
taking up a ton of space here. Monkey trying to aggressively push through mid here. He does have Funny Man smokes right behind him here.
yeah, spot out Pookie going out
Call is made
into
for the
this.
Cubby.
Yeah, Cubby and Catwalk here.
And here's the
And
rotate. Look how Harrisburg playing incredibly patient here.
first fight made, and
Monkey fully
no
blinded, has to
casualties
back
yet.
away. Pookie is not taking Pookie is not giving an inch here into the corner. Has to run away. Still has the Sheriff in hand. 42 HP. SPSCC charging really aggressively through tree. Funny Man toys with the blind here, but it's just gonna go for the plant instead. Kato playing, looking for hell. Not gonna find anything. It is all the members of HACC on the Heaven platform here. Kato has to be super careful, and look behind him. Sauce is there with the kill. SPSCC playing super meticulous on site. A thorn in the side. Mello and Funny grab a kill onto the site, and it is all on Pookie, but he goes down. Mello with an amazing 3K.
Yeah, they were able to be handed that site pretty well. No really aggression after Pookie, that catwalk, with the Sauce being able to find one, but eventually them falling, and then with the push-up tree and everyone rafters, they were able to do very little with that information.
Absolutely, and that's something SPSCC does super well. Not normally in their pistol rounds, as you know, common SPSCC fashion to lose a pistol round, but finding where the enemies are and making space and good judgment off of where they're not going to be. They took a fight into the tree and were able to push that successfully. Kato spotted out by the turret. 4 members of SPSCC wait outside of A here. They have the gun advantage.
Yeah, those fast rotates are coming in, and you'll see that they're also starting to rotate
Absolutely.
or cut off these, or Pennsylvania's trying to cut off these rotates towards mid, but not looking like it's going to happen, and everyone's already here with the hitting the site pretty fast. Well, many are on this site. Funny Man finds one and able to take the site and get a plant down.
One enemy remaining.
And the eco goes the way of SPSCC, as it should, and they're able to keep 4 alive.
Absolutely. Keeping 4 here on this eco, especially with a Bulldog in the hands of Funny Man, it's going to be super important into this next round here. And we'll see, with the gun advantage for HACC, what do you think the move is here when you have guns? Are you playing a little bit more reserved on Ascent on your defense side?
I mean, I would try to take these fights because they've been pretty explosive onto these sites, and I think they really need to show them that they aren't, like, not a force, or like you have to fear them to some extent. You can't
Absolutely.
just ran over.
Got to instill that. Brody does not quite get the knife here onto Coco Z. Monkey getting that early entry utility, has the information in hand, has to be super careful because Pango.
Mello able to find one though, lurking up catwalk. Very big kill.
Look at Kato, he's a disruptive force. He's already on the switch, playing around through the smoke. That's an amazing kill over the wall. Picks up the Vandal, and SPSCC have completely turned this round on its head. Brody!
Just
One enemy remaining.
what is happening?
SPSCC, they have the information. They know the Cocos is going to be on B. They're going to just completely run it away. Look at there's the full rotate. Brody, null point out to try to get some information, and they're going to be able to find it. Coco Z, all alone.
No one even left behind, but Kokuzi doesn't know that. This looks practically impossible with guns in the hand of SPSCC, and there are so many angles for Coco to clear out that it seems impossible.
A very dire situation and no utility, just the turret, but can't even place down. Monkey's going to find the initial battle. Brody throwing the flashbang out the blind. Swing double from Kato to get 3.
Wow. The play from Kato there, going over that wall.
That's a highlight reel play.
Yeah. Very cool.
Now, guns in the hands of SPSCC. This game is entirely in their control here, setting the pace. the switch up to A. They've tested out B. Now it's time to see how warm the water is on A.
Here.
Hopefully we can see Pookie maybe can do something with the Sheriff. Maybe not hopefully, but
Yeah.
tie up rounds for HACC.
But after going B these 3 rounds, they've definitely conditioned them to stay more towards this B side, and if they're able to... Oh, but you're seeing this push up.
Oh man, look at
mid.
this. He's already top of mid. They have no idea. Brody. Pookie clearing these corners. HACC is playing a really smart game here, giving the site, but this is an amazing flank. Mello.
Mello on a double
And
flank.
they're none the wiser.
Oh my gosh.
Mello! Get him! Oh! And Pookie's able to get the trade, but Mello takes 2.
Wow, not finding those timings there is very unfortunate for
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
it is so unfortunate. It is all on Pookie. Has the utility available, but just a Vandal and 51 HP. He's about to be hit with the full force of SPSCC's entry arsenal with the KO, Omen, and the Sova utility.
Yeah, Pookie's just lost here. Looks like they're going for exit frags and
Absolutely gonna save.
ended up in a save. Yeah.
Gonna save that gun, maybe make the buy a little bit easier next round, and SPSCC walk away. Funnyman does not walk away. The remaining 2 of SPSCC do walk away. And
Yeah, but as you can see, Monkey's already maxing out. There's very little, very little worry for this SPSCC's economy.
absolutely, for those watching at home who are a little bit more unfamiliar, 9,000 credits is the maximum amount. You can see their credits on the right-hand side of the scoreboard here. 9,000 credits is the maximum amount a player can have. So when you reach that 5,000, 6,000 limit, you know, you're gonna, by the next round, you will have 9,000 in your arsenal.
Yeah, so you can see that Pennsylvania is going for more of a spread out type of, just trying to find where these fights are, because they've realized that they have been 5-stacking very often, but
Absolutely.
looks like a fast hit's going to come out onto the A site
They're
here.
going to wait for the 5 seconds on the Killjoy lockdown. Good smoke to avoid the flash here. Sauce all alone in hell. Kato taking these early entry fights, just ducking, dodging, weaving, running, gun! There's a headshot! Mello creeping up into the catwalk while the site is being taken down. Kato has full advantage here onto the site. There's that real nice one-way smoke. Funnyman is watching the switch here. He's going to close the door again. Pookie trades out Mello. Monkey trades out for Pookie. Brody takes out Coco Z. It is a bloodbath around here, and it is all left alone to Nightless, who has to play, again, a 1v3. 3 rounds in a row, gets spotted out by the Monkey's recon dart. Monkey taking that first peek, but Nightless, great headshot here. Kato on top of the generator, has to swing, but right into the crossfire, and Funnyman is there.
Yeah, no way to expect that top of generator position, and then after spotting that out, looking into that right corner for that shot.
Oh gosh, Funnyman, great crossfire setup there. That's just an impossible. That's an impossible retake. These 1v3s that HACC find themselves in are just so difficult to fight through.
Yeah, but it was definitely more than a 1v3 earlier. But like SPSCC are just taking the fights, they're winning them, and it's looking like last week with just the dominance that is being asserted on this first map.
Yep. Utility and strategy can only take you so far. If you can't hit your shots, oh, Monkey just blasts Nightless. Revenge for last round, and Monkey with 2. He is up so far right now. He's almost all the way in their spawn. He spots out Pookie. And he's going to push. SPSCC, they have a free B site all to themselves. Brody going to get the spot. Monkey playing super cheeky into this angle. He's going to peek up here. And the spike is going to go down for SPSCC. Mello, great headshot. He's going for 2 and 3-piece on Sauce.
It feels hopeless. They're able to take all of the B side, like the entire half of the map, and then contain them to just fighting long with worse weaponry. It's just it's wow.
Sad. This is a tough matchup, and a 6-round lead SPSCC has secured themselves, and definitely way more rounds here in the future for them. But at least 6 going into halftime, and we are now in the second quarter of the game.
Yeah, and we do see a operator from Pookie, so that could be the changer here, difference.
Absolutely, you were 100% right here. Op on defense on Ascent, no less, is an aggressive weapon and a force to definitely be reckoned with, especially in this 5v4. Nightless with a great shot. Sauce already on the flank.
Spike down mid.
The most successful rounds here from HACC are the rounds that they get those flanks in. Sauce backing out, using the Seekers,
Found one.
forcing SPSCC. They're stuck here in the middle. Monkey taking some shots. Nightless through the wall. Nightless 2. And now the game has completely changed. Mello grabs 1, but it is Brody and Mello.
Brody's contained to this mid though, so gonna have to take this engage with Pookie, and
Spike down.
loses that with Spike in mid.
But Pookie, the
finding two
operator,
really
has
nice kills.
changed the game. We saw this in we saw this on Breeze last game. As soon as the operator came out, that's when the pacing of the game changed. That's a really great double kill from Pookie.
I think that round was more so decided by Nightless though. Getting that first kill onto Kato with the knives really just stopped a lot of their momentum and left them contained in mid for Sauce to easily take up a lot of the A flank and change that round for Pennsylvania here.
That's a really great analysis of that round. Couldn't have said it better myself. Kato, without that intro, without the entry, kind of just leaving a lot of utility hanging.
Really.
Kato taking this first aggressive peek, not going to swing with the drone.
Enemy.
But the drone is going to spot Sauce in the back of Generator. The flash is out. Kato is ready to push through the smoke, updraft, and the dash. Swings around to the back of the box, but Sauce is there, expecting it. SPSCC have found themselves on site, but Sauce is just behind the box. Funny Man taking so much damage due to the Hunter's Fury. Has to be super careful. It's a 2v2. Mello grabs a kill on Pango. Funny Man grabs the spike, and Mello is there. Lockdown machine.
They're able to find so many advantageous fights, winning all of them, and then they just take these 1v1s and they fall. It's just they really threw away their man advantage there with, like, that was a 4v2, right? And yeah.
And Mello really stepping it up. Look, he has the lockdown available. He might go to use it just in case Nightless does have his Through the Shadows. But so does Funny Man. It is 2 ults on 1. But they hear the drop. Mello through the smoke here. Swing behind the box, and Mello with another 3. He is on a tear. 13 and 4.
Such nice shots too. And Breeze, this was a concern because Breeze is like Mello's map, and he's absolutely able to decimate on there, but it's looking very good for his Killjoy on this map as well.
He's
and
absolutely having a stellar performance here. You know, again, like we said, you know, Ascent is not necessarily the map that SPSCC wants to play, but imagine playing the defensive Sentinel Killjoy, and on your attacking side going 13 and 4. That's just great Valorant.
Yeah, and yeah, this being such a defensive-sided map, you really have to worry here because
Just
quite
imagine,
scary.
No, you're right. Imagine the damage that, you know, Mello's about to do on the defense side. Kato, Monkey, and Funny Man avoiding the Sky Flash. So for those, again, watching at home, that Sky Flash will give an audio cue if an enemy is blinded. Sky will say, blinded. And so by avoiding the flash altogether, they're avoiding that audio cue. SPSCC has a completely empty site all to themselves, and NACC are none the wiser. Pookie, updraft, up to try and get some information, but gonna get stopped by that recon dart. Mello and Brody here watching this flank here. Mello's got to go quick, though, because it is a 5v3. Kato in a really great spot. The trigger discipline. He's not shooting. He's going to get Pango, too. Does he get 3 sauces there with the kill?
But Mello's also there, and oh my gosh.
A absolutely surgical round from SPSCC to lock down this site and hold every possible angle.
Yeah, normally I don't like those fakes, but that just worked so well. The lockdown pushed the B players back into spawn, and they were expecting a more fast retake, so they rotated over. So the A site players also weren't on the site.
Oh,
so
man.
when they went into this A site, it was completely free, and when they immediately rotated over to A again, Mello and Brody were able to go on these flanks, and it was just a done deal, even while like it was a 4v4.
An absolute meat grinder that Kato set up there. Now, it is time for another slow play, but this time on the other site. SPSCC heading to B, but HACC showing a little bit more patience, a little bit more resolve here. Waiting in. There's the null command from Brody. Setting up his utility on the outside. Pango grabs a kill. Mello watching flank Kato. There to trade out Pango, and he's going to get that spike down. Planting into the corner here. Playing for lives. It is a 4v4. Brody gets the information on where Pookie is, and Kato and Brody playing together, heading up lane.
Yeah, this lane play will. Oh wait, they just didn't clear B main at all. So
Not even looking, and Mello gets a free kill.
Last player standing.
ooh, Monkey on this flank, spotted
But
out.
wait, he has the Hunter's Fury.
Oh,
One enemy.
Oh, and with a great kill.
and Sauce can't do anything.
Sauce can't do
about it.
anything, and he grabs Sauce with the last shot on the last second. What?
What the heck? That looks like a lost round. Like I thought it was gonna be 8-2.
Oh,
There,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was-
No,
what
that
the
was...
heck?
And when all hope is lost, Monkey is there to bring it around. That Hunter's Fury, he knew the range of that so well, playing incredibly safe. And I honestly thought that was like a bit of a miscommunication, a misstep there from SPSCC to move Monkey out of position. But no, that was moving into position. That's a really great play here.
Yeah, and they were already so injured, it just one-shot them, so it didn't even
Oh my
matter. But we'll have to see how Kato does with these knives again, because it did not work very well for them last time.
You are so right. Nightless gives him position away. Kato gets a little bit of damage off. Funny then is there for the cleanup. Sauce is going to take out Mello. And on this flank here, and SPSCC have found themselves pinched inside market. Kato does have the knives here. 3v4. The last of the knives goes away. Monkey kill onto Pango, and Kato trying to take up space, trying to be a thorn in the side, but Pookie, what?
Crazy like shot, pulling out the gun and moving there, but yeah, looking a little bit dire for Funny Man. As he just gets
Oh,
shot. To this,
yep.
oh, I think the Skydog saw him. Yeah.
The Skydog spotted him out, and I think I don't know. We'll have to check the replay later on, but I think he could have seen the gun through the smoke there. I don't know if he had the distance quite right, but we'll blame the dog.
Yeah, we'll blame the dog.
Blame
I
it
mean,
on the dog.
SPSCC never have made a misplay in this.
Never,
game.
never
It's just-
before.
yeah.
They're an immaculate team.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just hope for them another round here and not getting this 9-3, as it has been known to throw some games. But it shouldn't be a problem either way, because they have such a... This is a very defensive-sided map, especially with these comps, and they are playing attack right now. So.
Yeah, look at this right here. Look, all four, they're waiting for the Sky Flash because they know Sauce is going to push up, but they're Sauce waiting for the audio cue, spots the shoulder of Brody, going to back away. And Funny Man, ready for these smokes. There's a flash. Monkey, Kato, getting ready to throw down here. Kato's already on site, pushing through, spam through the walls. Funny Man and Kato and Monkey in really aggressive positioning here. They're just clearing everything. It is a firestorm of bullet rain. And the site has locked down, but the lockdown from Coco's being used to clear it out. SPSCC have to get out, and they have to be safe here. It is a 4v4 retake here. Kato and Monkey playing from their spawn.
Yeah, but they're on bomb, and they gotta retake
The
this
defuse
fast.
is going down, but Kato stops it! Kato, what an amazing play! Oh, but Brody grabs the shot onto Sauce, but Nightless is there for the trade, and that was close. A
Wow.
really close round. Great
The spike
shot.
almost being defused there, but Kato going for a hero play and being able to find it with the blinded team that was this central Pennsylvania.
playing for the style points 100%. That is the name of the game for these guys. The villains of last season. And now we're seeing what I would say is a pretty standard, defensive setup. Keeping B site, which is kind of like a Killjoy playground here. Mellow all by himself, and Funnyman playing in a mid. I think he and Monkey are gonna have a decent time using that kind of initiative utility. But all eyes are gotta look at Kato here, who's about to walk full force.
Yeah, and the one way definitely will delay them for a very long time, and I'm pretty sure they've heard this turret, so
Yep.
they know that there is presence here.
They can hear the turret for sure. Monkey with 2.
Whoa.
Oh man, didn't even all the way in catwalk, and look, he just backs away. He's playing it super safe, playing for the numbers here, and now HACC none the wiser, kind of trapped here.
Yeah, they have no clue where anything is. It's a very solid 5v3, and Mello is in the spawn of
Oh man, he gave
team.
up the site. He's playing for the flank. This is a page right out of HACC's book. Oh, he sees, gets the information, but misses that first shot. He's still gonna turn around. He's gonna grab 2.
Oh my
Headshot
God.
on the Nightless.
Down mid.
No idea where Pookie might be, but he hears the dash, looking towards tiles.
Just trying to grab the frag at this point, kind of running at him.
Pookie
The
full blinded.
blinded.
Smokes to be safe and mellow. All 3 with an amazing lurk, winning another uncharacteristic pistol round for SPSCC.
How many kills is that? Just like straight running right in the faces of the opponents.
It's too many.
Yeah.
It's too
that's-
many. The run and gun has been a staple in Mellow, Kato, and I'd say Funnyman and Monkeys, and even all 5 of them.
Everyone have just been going wild with that, and it's been working out really well.
They're just
And yeah, now that they're put on this advantage round, it's looking like a 11-3 half, and that's very sketch if Central Pennsylvania has anything to say about that.
absolute Monkey with another 2. We gotta turn to him.
How is he just finding these multi-frags
He's just
immediately in the round?
Playing super super strong here in middle, taking up so much control. The information is spotted out, and Funnyman is there behind him, but Nightless has a really great peek and shoot.
I think Monkey may have been aggressing a little bit past his limit there, but
Yep.
you know what? If you're getting those 2 every round, you might as well, right?
Yeah, 2 for 1 is not a bad trade for SPSCC. I mean, in this situation right here, honestly, Nightless is going to be able to grab that Vandal. So
Yeah.
I don't know how
that
well
is a
worth it
little
that
bit.
was for them, because now
Ooh.
Pango grabs a kill on Kato.
And the weaponry is looking pretty even at this point,
Oh
so
yeah,
this is very scary.
this is not.
But Mello does hear them.
What? Mellow, great shot. KJ for KJ. Nightless. Nightless.
The reswing
30
definitely
seconds left.
a little bit sketchy there, but yeah, gonna put in this B site post plant here.
Absolutely, and Brody
Spike
and Funnyman
planted.
kind of waiting for each other, trying to play together here. Pango is going to be a little bit late on this rotate, but he's there in the Hall's position.
Yeah, this B main position is always a major thorn in the side of any team who's trying to retake on to this side.
Funnyman smokes out with the teleport. Need to check main because they're not looking behind him. Pango right here. Oh, with the collateral!
Be still.
Pango
Jeez,
wasn't
yeah.
cleared out.
Just lining up for them. I mean, I don't know why you would ever expect the Omen to just solo push onto the B side and
Right.
Sova to be lurking,
Yeah,
but
you would
like,
think.
I guess that is a very, very big round for this team to win, and definitely, I would say, puts them back into this game with a chance. Absolutely needed that
Yeah,
round. there.
and now that 6-round deficit has found its way back once again, and looking a little bit more comfortable here. Full arsenal for Harrisburg and South Puget Sound. Have to stick with these. Have to stick with the marshals and a sheriff here.
Cover going out.
Defaulting a little bit more, scared of the aggressiveness that could come with this So here.
Absolutely, but look at Mello playing in a really ratty spot. Pookie's not ready for it. Takes a headshot, but the gun difference is what's going to make it. Monkey trying to find these shots where he can, but he's just going to try and play it safe. Play for the retake, play for the site. Kato has to back away using the smokes, and Harrisburg just seems to be everywhere. Kato with a really great shot onto Pookie, evening up the numbers 4-on-4.
Yeah, Melo's shot there really coming in clutch with that body shot.
Oh, yeah. Middle kind of looks like the move here for Harrisburg, but they're going to be walking right into Brody and Kato. We're going to let them have a little bit of space here, but then turn with the utility. 30 seconds left on the clock.
30 seconds left.
And they have only worked up mid. Like, they have very little area into this site,
Yeah,
so they're going to have to...
Not a whole lot of space being taken. Monkey hiding on site. The call is made. This is the last stand for him. Monkey playing like a rat. He's a rat. Misses the first shot, but grabs a headshot onto Coco. 5 seconds left. The spike is going to go down. It is a 2v3 retake. 2v1, a 3v1. It is all on Brody here. Doesn't get spotted out by the recon dart.
And having no clue where any of them are, it once again looking like very difficult position.
Yeah.
But like, imagine if Monkey found one there, this round would be going completely differently.
You're absolutely right here. Great shot. Oh man, doesn't quite get the follow-up onto Coco's, who was a body shot away, but does get a shot off to Pango. So if you are coming off of an incredible first half, you know, 9-3, you know, oh
Yeah.
look, there's the timeout to kind of stop this momentum. What is the what do you think the play is here from SPSCC? With this next buy round?
Well, they do have the guns now, so I think they I think they just have to calm down. Because they get these picks. They're obviously, I mean, not obviously, they have been winning a lot of the gunfights. But they need to like calm down, stop giving them advantage gunfights.
Yeah. Yeah, because as we saw in that, you know, as soon as that second round hit, it was, you know, you give the advantage to Harrisburg, and they're gonna take it. You know, they're not gonna respect you enough to they're gonna hold onto these guns. They're gonna hold onto the economy, and they're gonna take up space where they can. So I agree. Monkey, take a look at him. He does have the Hunter's Fury here. It is the only ultimate other than Nightless is Through the Shadows.
Yeah, which is an interesting part to take into account here, because if they're like doing these really late plants like they were last round, they have to be very cautious of Monkey's Hunter's Fury denying that plant.
So if Monkey is able to stay alive here,
Right here.
we might see these slow rounds
Standing
really
ahead.
turn around for Harrisburg.
Yeah,
Harrisburg.
and looks like they're gonna go for another one of those.
They set themselves outside of A, and it is just a slow creep walk here. Monkey trying to take up a little bit of space here. Gets spotted out by the turret. Takes a little bit of damage. Kato jumping around, peeking, trying to find some information here. Coco's about to walk right into him. Getting some shots off, and Kato gets that information he was looking for and backs away. Here's the respect that's given. SPSCC realize this game is not all about them, and Pookie takes a ton of damage here, only with 12 HP left. Great shots by Brody.
Very much so.
It's just another slow round. We've already creeped down to less than a minute on the clock, and mid is the call here for Harrisburg. Nightless taking up a little bit more space, followed by Pookie, followed by Sauce.
Yeah, they did this last round with their faster pushes, their push up to here.
Yep.
I mean,
30 seconds
It
left.
is just kind of a fiesta here. No one really knows what's going on. Funny Man teleports away to safety, playing for the time here.
and if they can stop this any further, the Hunter's Fury will come into play.
Oh yeah, 15 seconds left on the clock. Monkey has to play it really safe here. Running a little low on bullets here. Kato grabs Pookie. Sauce gonna grab Monkey. Mello with 2.
Down B. Last player standing.
It is all
but
on.
Birdie win.
It is all on Brody, but there's no time. They
Yeah.
wasted all their time.
Nice stuff, Brody there. Identifying that there was no time on that plant. I'm pretty sure he wasn't able to hear a plant happen, so
Yeah, that's
yeah, that was a little bit worrying.
So, do you know exactly? It's like 3 seconds, right? Takes the spike 3 seconds to be planted.
I thought it was 4.5, but
4.5?
it was 3.5, one of those.
Sounds
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
within that within 5 seconds.
Yes, exactly.
So if you're running down that clock, if you're not planting that spike within 3-4 seconds, that round is as good as lost. So SPSCC picked themselves up around that timeout, very useful. They're able to stall out these rounds. Brody jiggle peek onto Coco here, and SPSCC given a little bit of respect. Tony.
They're going for more of these mid plays here, really trying to take advantage of Ascent's defaulty style, and it's been working for them, I'd say.
You're so right, and Brody has one of the bigger guns, has the Phantom. Oh, with the knife out, Pango's there. Bit of a misstep.
I've got your
For Brody.
trail.
Kato, a one-man band defending a site here. Monkey is going to make it into heaven to help him out, but only a minute left. There's so much time. Kato trying to spray, trying to take down Coco, find another pick here. Has one more updraft available to him.
Ooh, we're gonna see this Hunter's Fury
Here's
come
the
out
hunt.
with the dart.
Gonna stop the plant
Handle it.
once again. Grabs a shot onto Coco and grabs the kill. And the other Hunter's Fury gonna be used from Pango, and it is all on Pango. 1v4 has to turn. Kato there with a swing. 3 kills. And SPSCC are now at match point.
Wow, just another nervous round in the beginning. They're really able to take a lot of the space. They have a lot of good ideas, but it's just like run. I don't know. Like Kato's able to find one in a position where like should he be finding one there? I don't know. And like I don't know. It's just really interesting to see and watch.
The way they're able to like kind of even as
Finds kills. I don't know.
it really is down to the guns that they have and the skill that all these players have.
Yeah, and Mello and Kato having an excellent game here, really performing well.
Not to quote one of my favorite characters, but even with numbers, anything can still happen here.
Yes. Of course.
It's a great sage quote. Monkey's gonna spot 3 at the bottom of market. Has to pull out the gun here. Just grabbing some shots and trying to take some damage here on a Nightless with the shock dart. Coco takes down Brody with nothing but a sheriff. Mello, the one-man defensive band.
Yeah, but they're gonna walk up along this catwalk angle and take some contact from Monkey here, which
He's about to
could go a number of
about
different
to
ways.
see all 4, but the timing on that gets the recon dart out. Great 1 kill. Starts spraying and great 2 headshots. Nightless takes him down. Monkey brings it to a 3v3, but Mello's gonna go down. Not without doing a little bit of damage onto Pango here. It's a 2v3
It is a
retake.
2v2 for
Oh,
this-
but Kato, where is he?
Spike down A.
What?
30 seconds left.
on a flank and
Oh,
my yeah, Sova's just gonna walk through their spawn with
Pango, 27
information at
HP, does not have the spike, and 18 seconds left. Not looking good. Funny Man spots him out, and Kato and Funny Man are about to play together. Here comes the swing. There's the blinded Kato with 3
Jeez.
Defenders win.
to win out the round.
I really don't think that should have been a 13-5. Like that scoreline shows a very dominant game, but
Yeah.
many rounds could have gone to Central Pennsylvania.
Oh,
there.
100%. That was a lot of shaky points throughout that game, but a really amazing showing once again. Kato with 3 games in a row being on the top of the leaderboard. Mello following closely behind. Monkey 17-10, and Funny Man and Brody, the utility masterminds, holding up the rear.
Very much so.
Great games all around. We are going to go to a break, and when we come back, I will not be here. So, take it away.
Okay. Hello, it is just me now. So that's exciting. Definitely won't. It's gonna be a calmer stream. Not gonna get as much play-by-play, but I'll try to keep it entertaining as possible. They did have a sub going into this game here. That will definitely be quite interesting to see how that works out with Camry coming in. SPS very decisive on this comp, locked in very early. Double initiator with the strong killjoy, Omen, and Raze all coming into play. Breach a lot better for a lot more faster things, and
Select your agent.
can get a lot of defaulting value or fast value even out of Sky. That's what makes her so powerful in this current meta. Yeah, Mello and Kato with a really, really good performance last game. And we'll have to see if they can carry that on to this next game. And see if, and Monkey playing well as well. See if Brody and Funnyman can step up and really show some good improvement into this next round. Lotus, a lot of in the, where's, oh yeah, India. Lotus is in India. It's a lot. How do you even describe Lotus? It's very difficult to describe this map. There's a very potentially fast and lots of want for control of this A main, A root sort of area. C site, really good post plant, but really difficult to get onto that. You'll see Coco Z going there to start off. And 4 players all going up to this A lobby and pushing past any sort of setup that could be there. SPSCC completely unaware of any of this aggression that could be happening. Mello catching Pookie, but dying to Pango, and immediately getting Coco's on site, able to take Waterfall and CT with very little effort. And all of them being on flank definitely is quite scary for HACC here. Camry falling Kato.
I'll take it.
But Sauce finding Kato in return.
Last player standing.
Not tapping the defuse. And it's looking like a lost round with the time running out. And everyone in their very powerful post-plant positions. Stingers and Spectres from the side of SPSCC. Should be quite a powerful round, and I know they really like to hit this B site, though it could be quite risky with 2 players playing here. So I think the stun might catch Camry hiding him back. Out onto the site now.
Spike planted.
Brody and Monkey pushing up, finding Camry in this back area. And Pookie and Sauce coming from 2 of these door area.
1 enemy remaining. Flawless.
Kato and Brody able to find all of them, and looking like a very sealed round. All five weapons being able to be kept from this SPSCC team. Onto a full buy for HACC. We're gonna have to try to find some damage, and you'll get that Seize Nade combo coming out again. Plus an Astra star and a gravity well, potentially, if they do decide to push fast. Funny Man able to bypass that all, of course, with the teleport. Mello having all of B side, and 3 of them rotated over to A, but all for nothing. Nothing will be met out of the C-Link area, and I think they are starting to realize that there are some flanking from C here.
Not ready yet. Cover going out.
One
Ooh,
down.
Mello able to find 2 big kills.
Bomb grenade
Putting
out.
this in a 3v3.
One enemy
SPSCC.
remaining.
Mello finding another really nice one with the Swarm Grenade, absolutely destroying Sauce. As now they are once again in a very confident position. We saw this last game. And you really would be seeing a completely different game if you'll see this timeout coming out here, but we would be seeing a completely different game if they actually won these like bonus rounds, able to make them some momentum for themselves and maybe not maxing out. Looks like we got a DC from Sauce here. Definitely one of the better players of HACC from last game, so that could be a very large problem. We'll have to hope that this timeout can help them come back to give some good help there. Yeah, DC'd, and definitely not looking very good. Looks like we're gonna go for a longer pause than just the timeout. And yeah. Yeah. Hitting 300 ping before having to DC is quite the problem. They HACC has to find a way to stop this momentum before it gets too out of hand, as seen from last game. But I think the real problem is they just gave up that last round, and even if they are able to win this, that last round was so big. SPSCC probably being able to buy like 3 times before having to go on a save really changes this game up for better or for worse. Oh, of course, for better for SPSCC and worse for HACC here. Looks like Sauce should be coming back soon, as with Pookie given the call out. Kato making a typo there, very large problem. And we'll see. It's looking like a faster A push with. I don't exactly know if Camry and Pookie are all gonna be onto this A ace A main sort of thing here, but we'll have to see if they go for it and if SPSCC get caught out, which looks like they've been having trouble to do. Having to stop Funny Man's early push by Rubble. Definitely gonna be important because that's, I mean, quite a important piece of space to be had. And looks like we got Sauce back into the game. We might give some courtesy time for this, but the timer should start up and we should be getting a good game once again. Oh wait, Pango is disconnected now. Never mind. How is this keep happening? Sure, I guess. Well, looks like we're gonna take another little break here. Pango still being disconnected and yes. Huh. Very interesting situation to be happening here. I think they've like switched up their game plan like multiple times. SPSCC still waiting in this A lobby area. No more raise nade to stop this fast push, but that's probably a good thing because they have realized it is very difficult to contest this fast A main sort of stuff. No one towards B, the B site. Definitely not going to be able to. Okay, looks like we're still going to be waiting for a little bit more time. Looks like they're trying to set up a 8-ball match through text messages. Whoever wins that's going to win the game. That's interesting. Oh. Oh, looks like we're ready for the game.
Stealing sight.
blind, catching Funny Man. Though, looks like they do have a lot of this area. Everyone eager for a fight, so they fast rotate onto this A site, and looks like they'll be committing that for the first time, not swapping over to this B area. Bingo finding a tag on the Funny Man, and Pookie's nade finishing him off. Gamry finding Brody as well. And we're gonna get the plant down into a 3v3, now turned into a 3v1. Kato just jumping around, cleaning it up, and that's how this should be expected. Doing a little bit of trolling in this beginning section, and how they lost, how SPSCC lost a few of their rounds in this last map. But they'll have to make sure that they win this round now that it is a full buy for both teams. Kato and Mello with 2 very large kills, but Cosmic Divide for a potential retake. Monkey, gorgeous shot at the beginning there. Probably see a lockdown get committed into this, yeah. Taking off the sauce and Coco's from this side. Funny Man getting caught out there a little bit, and Brody as well. Getting detained after the lockdown. But they are in quite a disadvantaged situation here. With
one enemy remaining.
Sauce with a really nice shot though. Funny Man getting cleaned up after killing one. Instead of waiting 6 rounds to find a win, they have stopped it after 4, which is good, but they'll really have to carry this momentum in a significant way. 3 ultimates coming out from SPSCC, though, but also having the opposing Cosmic Divide. But the showstopper, as we saw from last week, getting 3 really big kills and leading to Kato acing, so we hope we can see that again, as Bind is not a map that it will be played in today's game. Another very fast take. No aggression, but very passively 3 people. Camry is the one to watch on this tree angle, as they are set up for greatness, but Kato able to find them with the blast back. Sky Alt being committed, showing most of them are CT. Brody going for a big play. Anti-flash comes into play, but it's not found anything. Brody with a little bit of a whiff there, but Kato able to find one with the showstopper. Pango going crazy, and Monkey's forced to go into a 1v2 clutch and loses that out.
It's good.
They definitely threw a very big advantage there. Once again, just taking the fights, winning the early fights, but then just, I don't know, it's difficult to say, as they do end up always losing these rounds in the end. Looking like a more defaulty position here. 3 walking up into this B site, which they have been leaving alone, as there has only been 1 hit there in this first half of the first half. Fade ult being
Spike
committed,
planted.
but Mello able to find a really big kill on the flank, and Cameron
Perfect accuracy.
getting caught out there. This is
Off your feet!
very difficult.
Last player standing.
The Rolling Thunder actually saving them this round though. After the Cosmic Divide, as you cannot shoot through it or hear any sounds, no idea if they're sticking or not, which they were. And the Rolling Thunder are able to knock you off your feet, take you up, and stop you from any, what's it called? Stop you from defusing the bomb. And that gave them the time they needed to win that round after they got Camry in that A-link position. Got Killjoy utility set up on the C site here. And Pongo here is support, but we'll see if SBS can do anything after they have been spotted and the early rotates are coming in.
Go get him. Grenade! Here comes the party!
Showstopper coming out from Pookie here as he's
Spike down.
able to find one with the nade, but nothing with the actual ultimate itself. 3v2, and no weapons were able to get picked up by this HACC team. Sauce has been holding the site, but is not aware of SPSCC creeping up onto this.
Last player standing.
Last coming from Waterfall,
Spike planted.
and missing the shot. Gives Brody the kill, and I'd say is definitely stepping up from last map. Given great utility for the team as well as finding important kills to win the team some rounds here. Stopping HACC here from going on a little bit of a rampage. That was a really big round to follow up on as well. Man pushing up, pushing past this. As they've been doing, actually no, they're showing a lot more on-site fighting, leaving a lot less to the retake. But it does not matter in this round as they are going for this B-site hit here.
Satchel out. There.
Spike
Kato going
planted.
for a flank, which they probably won't be expecting here. Coco's finding two really big kills, clearing out sight, but
One enemy remaining.
Monkey
Fire in the hole!
able to find a few. Showstopper doing nothing. Rocket launcher. Not finding anything there. The retake has been won by this Pennsylvanian team. Looks like a little bit of a disconnect in communication here. Looking like another A main push coming out here. And they waited out that fade eye, so very little information to be found, but Pookie did find Kato lurking up this side.
Go get him.
Mello finding a really big flank kill, but not aware of Pongo.
Spike
Does
down
catch
A.
it timing and The turret has got spotted out.
I've got your trail.
Here. Found them.
I need to stop pulling them in.
Bongo and Sauce. And for this retake, but very little time on this spike till it detonates, and
Last player standing.
very well set up post plant position from SPSCC locking down this round.
Placing alarm bot. Recalling my bot. Placing alarm bot.
All 5 towards C here. And Mello doing some aim training while addressing the fact that Pennsylvania does like to go for a lot of these faster flank plays. Kidda getting caught out by Bongo here. But Monkey finding the trade and putting us into a 4v4.
Spike planted. You should run.
All playing on site, even with this post plant position set for Sands. 2v3 for SPSCC, not looking very great. Lockdown was popped and both were able to be found. But Sauce gets away, not able to jump up onto the little edge, but Mello, excellent shot. And Coco's with nothing to do and just tries to die to the spike, but Funnyman is there instead. Which, once again, dying to the spike.
Last
And
round in the half.
the typical fashion. Of course, never a bad thing. I mean, technically, but who wants to get into technicals here? Actually, no, it doesn't matter because it's last round and they have more than enough money to buy from their dominance on this half. Looking for another 9-3 half as we saw in the last match.
Time to explode. Bomb buddy out. Grenade!
Buki not able to find anything on this B tag, but Camry's ultimate definitely able to push them off. And they've pivoted into the C hit, where only Coco's is holding. Camry is
Spike planted.
there though, and
Initiated.
Watch them run.
Funny Man trying to avoid the
Last player standing.
the play Funny Man was trying to do there was trying to not be detained and look for the post plant, but that didn't work out as the timing was a
Switching
little bit
sides.
messed up and he still got detained, which unlucky TBH. Four 8 half as HACC is pushed onto this attack side. I'd say this map's pretty even, and if you're going for a number of B splits through B main and B door, you can find a lot of success on this attack side. But yeah, as you've seen from the side of Last half at this beginning,
They
you see
can't
the
get me
Killjoy
each.
set up by themselves on the C site, with many pushed over towards this side, the side of the map, and Kato is able to take a lot of space, but
There.
is found as they have a much more of a
There.
defaulty style, and they were trying to take a lot more information. So it looks like they're trying to find information towards B, but Funnyman and Brody already posted up onto that. Definitely will make that hard, and they start to rotate off here. Kato tagging Coco, as Mello is found out to be the only person on the C side, and
Down.
starts to wait for this retake.
Spike planted.
Pongo finds one on this lurk, and Kato hears him running away. Mello find big kill. Keeping the SPS in this round, but it's very difficult with this setup that they have made.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Mello able to get half, and would have been an insane clutch up there, as that was a very difficult retake to happen, especially so late into this round. Maybe they'll try to, I don't know. Gunfight's not going their way. Lurk finding the kills, and finally losing a pistol round onto this in these games. Once again, very heavy default. Even with this better weaponry, being very cautious of anything that could be happening.
Right there.
But they have identified that C is a weak site once again, and they are starting to push.
They're concussed.
Monkey concusses Pookie. Though the better weaponry is too much.
Spike planted.
Brody with a crazy shot, blinded. What?
One enemy remaining.
2v2 for SPSCC. Wild shots. And
Last player standing.
Brody, crazy 3K. A little bit worried there, but very few bullets for all the parties involved.
Thrifty.
I don't have to pack heavy. These arms are heavy enough.
Grenade!
Trying to push up into this B main area and not working out. Losing to the frenzy and other weaponry shown from HACC. They're rotating towards C after,
Turret down.
assuming that
Bomb grenade out.
the fights would come from this B area. Melo's here, trying to go huge.
One enemy
Absolutely
remaining. Spike
very
down,
big kill
C.
onto the spike planter, and Kato's able to clean up pretty cleanly after. Pennsylvania just couldn't seem to get their bearings in that round.
Alarm bot out. Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
All of them defaulting out a lobby, not making their presence known until later. Birdie flicks up, stopping the flash before it comes into him. Kato's position still not known. Finding one with the showstopper there.
Spike down A.
And that absolutely stopping their momentum as they are going at this stuff much slower, but they have the spike, and the dog is able to see that no one is pushed into this spot. Toko was able to extract the spike and get away. Melo still onto the C site, which they are looking to rotate towards. Need to find some venting picks.
30 seconds left.
Very big kill on the Pookie, letting going off of this area.
Swarm grenade out.
Letting the lockdown that would effectively make you
Spike planted.
not able to play the game for a little bit.
Face your fear.
One enemy remaining.
Kills go in the way of SPSCC. Coco's able to find two. Nothing more.
Love explosions.
Winning that round. Putting them into the 5-11 half. 11 always being a really risky number to be in, especially when you only have 5 to your own. We saw this exact scoreline on Ascent, and we'll see if we can keep this keep the same scoreline with the 13-5 map in the end here. They're on to weaker weaponry now, at least Sauce and Pookie are. Defaulting more towards B here, but you can easily pivot to C, so very difficult to know where they are. Looks like Coco's is attempting to make sound onto this C or A main space. Tracking the rotates, but
That's done.
finds one. Spike in the hands of Gecko here. Right outside the B site. Opening the door in tree as they are leaving Pango here to get potentially very big frags.
Concealment.
With the kill onto Kato earlier, they have lurked up onto the A site, though Monkey is able to even out this round.
My ult's ready.
Brody with a really nice little flick there.
Spike down
And
A.
alt committed into tree, not realizing there are none there. Mellow spectacular kill onto the lurker mid and
One enemy remaining.
able to realize Pango is there before it becomes a threat.
10 seconds left.
The lurk from... Oh wait. Lurk from Pango. Coming a little bit too late to be able to do anything. And Mello with a really nice 3K there. And they have the Seekers and this lockdown here. Going to be really big ultimates. Seeker is usually not doing too much, but as they are able to figure out where Pennsylvania is trying to, you know, lurk towards, as they very much so like to do, will be very important, as well as this lockdown stopping them from pushing or holding any sort of site.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Bomb buddy out.
Brawl goes down in the C main area. Leaves SPSCC up 1 in the 4v3, but
Satchel out.
faster retake looking towards this B side. Mello finds 1, Mello finds 2, Mello finds 3, and that's GG's.
Defenders
2-0 in this best of 3. Well done. Yeah. Thank you for coming out to the stream. We'll be live next week at just like most of them, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.